What up? What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. It's NBA Talk with Jay. We got to do the intro every single day just to get the show started right here, Teddy, man. We're trying to get some cash. We see lines moving already, but what's up with you, Teddy? Everything cool with you, my brother?
Yeah, we're running. I haven't been able to say this nearly enough, Jay. I'm running good. Feels like this NBA season for extended stretches, I haven't been running good. In the last week, 10 days have been real good. 2-0 last night, and we'll see what we can do for today. How are you, Jay, man?
Yeah,
how'd you
I'm
like
good.
the game? Did you go to the game last night?
Yeah, man, I love the game. I'm surprised I still have a voice, man. I was yelling it, I was heckling guys. Man, they got a couple a-holes over there on the squad for the Jazz, man. We're going at them all night. But yeah, Rudy Gobert is not a nice guy, man. Like nobody likes Rudy Gobert. The guy, like even in person, he's not a nice guy. But that's just a little inside info. But what's up? Well, that's not what the show's about. Kevin, what's up with you, my brother? Everything cool with you?
Yeah, man, everything's good with me. NBA keeps rolling on, and I'm excited to be here, guys.
Let's get to it's all business here, man. First game up. We're going to the streets of Charlotte here. You know what I'm saying? We got the Nets here versus the Hornets. Teddy, you like something in this game?
I'm really tempted by Brooklyn, and I haven't pulled the trigger yet. I'm not convinced I'm gonna, but it's the only way I can play this game is the Nets. Yeah, I understand they've lost 4 in a row. I understand they're 3-17 their last 20 games in straight up fashion. And oh, by the way, they're road chalk against the playoff team today. Okay, I get all that. And I know Charlotte, off back-to-back wins, they're showing signs of life after a pretty nasty stretch themselves. I get it. I'm not going into this blind. But, number one, for as bad a season the Nets have had, they're money winners on the road. You bet against Brooklyn in Brooklyn. You bet on them with Irving on the floor, and you've made money all year. And obviously now they've lost back-to-back since Durant's been back in the lineup. There's a legitimate sense of urgency for Brooklyn today that I don't know that we've seen all that much over the last 20 games. You read the players' quotes, you read the coaches' quotes. They're looking to tonight's game. Charlotte probably is as well. But when we look at this 3-17 stretch for the Nets, again, when you've got guys coming in and out of the lineup, you're making trades, you're remaking the roster, their stars aren't playing, it's understandable. And of late, they faced nothing but elite teams. Their last 6 games have all come against quality defensive squad. Tonight, they ain't playing a quality defensive squad. And Charlotte might outshoot them, and they might outscore them. But from a spot standpoint, it screams to Brooklyn, at least in my mind. And that's the only way I could play it is the Nets minus the 3.
Kevin, what you thinking, my guy?
Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but I love NBA player props. And when I see a total of 240, it gets me really excited. We got a tight spread. This game's not going to have any defense at all. So I like the side Rozier in this spot, guys. He's been playing great post All-Star game. If you just look at his stats, averaging 35 minutes after the All-Star break, 26.2 points, 5 rebounds, 6.4 assists, shooting the ball amazing, guys. 52% from the field, 53% from three-point range. So again, this is just a Terry spot for me. There's going to be no defense. I don't like Ball on this team at all. I think he's just been sloppy as of late. His fouls he picks up are so silly. He barely plays 30 minutes now because he gets in foul trouble. But Terry's a guy you can count on to get his minutes. I have him projected for 37 in this one. And again, no defense. So give me Terry's points over 20.5, guys, minus 115.
Got you. Mark in the chat, man. Appreciate you for that $20 tip, man. I know you cashed yesterday. Down to earth. Everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate you. Oh, Carlos says he likes the Hornets here plus 3.5 big here. Sorry, Carlos. I don't like that today, man. Appreciate you as well in the chat, my guy Enzo. Sorry, Carlos. Today, man, liking the Nets here. Revenge spot. It lost 105-111, October 21st. Obviously, they're highly motivated as well, Teddy, as you noted. They're all 4 straight losses. They're 6-1-1 against the spread last 8, allowing 125 more points. 10-3 against the spread last 13 in Charlotte. They're also 4-1-1 against the spread last 6 road games. Obviously, where they have Kyrie Irving, he's coming off a bad game. And I think the Hornets may be looking towards the Celtics a little bit tomorrow. Not necessarily looking ahead. Obviously, it's a big game, but like you said, Teddy, the Nets are not going up against a great defensive team. This is not the Celtics right here. You dig what I'm saying? You have KD back. He's fucking pissed. It's time to get some wins. I'm on the Nets here, guys. -3. It's up to -4 now. I agree with the move. Money should come on this shit all day. I truly believe the Nets are the right side. I believe they were going to win this game by 20 points here in the 4-game losing streak. They need a confidence-boosting win and opponent. That's what they get here defensively. Hornets 1-5 against the spread, last 6, following a straight-up win. And they also have the revenge spot with the Celtics on deck tomorrow. Little look-ahead spot here. Give me the Nets here, highly motivated, -3, -4. Smack City spot. Let's go. Nets here, top player today. Teddy, let's go over here to the streets of Orlando here. We got the Suns here, laying 6, down to 5.5 in some spots versus the Magic here. You like some in this one?
I just like the reflection from your sunglasses, so I get to see what you're looking at on your computer right now. So
I'm looking at the odd screen. You know me. I'm looking at that odd screen
all day long. Got the Way to Talk live odd screen going. Look, and we're starting to see some Phoenix money now. The sixes are I'm starting to see 6.5s pop up for Phoenix. It's the only way I can look today in this game is Phoenix. Much like I like Brooklyn, I like Phoenix as well as reasonable road chalk. I understand no Booker and no Paul. They got a winning record without Booker and Paul. Okay, the Suns are as deep a team as you're going to find in the NBA. The Suns off a loss, and let's not forget that loss to the Bucks. Brutal beat if you had the Suns plus in that game. All right, they're leading outright with 3 minutes to play at +9 and failed to cover a 12-1 run for Milwaukee down the stretch, which tells us that without Booker and Paul, you don't want Phoenix in a close game. Orlando's not playing a ton of close games at all. When you talk about home court advantages that don't exist, Orlando's at the top of my list. I've given them a 0 for home court all year. They have 7 wins on this floor, fewest in the NBA. They're 9-20-1 against the spread on this floor. Consistent money losers. And let's be real about the Suns, about the Magic. I mean, from an organization standpoint, they don't want to win any games. They want ping pong balls, all right? They're looking at they have a chance to get the #1 overall pick. Orlando with the #1 overall pick, they might be good next year, you know? Who knows what they're going to look like?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not about winning now for this team. There's a sense of urgency for Phoenix. Give me the Suns -6 and bet that quick because it's moving as we speak.
Kevin, it's on you, my guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree with Teddy again on this one. I do lean that way, but again, I'm going to flip the script and focus on a player prop here, guys. Wendell Carter Jr. coming back from an illness. I don't think that's going to phase him too much because he only missed 2 games, and if you look closely he does better with +day rest. So I really like this spot for him. His PRA line, guys, is at 27.5. PRA is points, rebounds, assists, just for everybody that doesn't know. He's played the Suns once this year. It was a blowout, but that was with Chris Paul, and that was with Booker, and that was with Cameron Johnson. So I expect this game to be closer, guys. And in that game where it was a blowout, he played 26 minutes, had 14 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists, right on 27. If he gets 34 minutes today, he's going to fly over this PRA line of 27.5. This man has been going off post All-Star break, and this is the one positive as far as if you're a Magic fan. I love having Wendell Carter Jr. on my team, guys. He's averaging 19.3 points, 14 rebounds, and 2.7 assists post All-Star break. So give me his PRA line over the number. Jay?
That's a good look there, Kevin. I couldn't talk you off that. And you know what? I kind of agree with – I don't want to talk anyone off their play, but I do kind of agree with Kevin here just for the simple fact that last time Booker had 26 – so this is another revenge spot. Man, I'll be catching these, but I'm not betting this game. I'll be honest with you. Revenge spot, they lost 132-105 at February 12th, right? Booker had 26 points. CP3 had 10 points, 15 assists. Cam Johnson also had 10 points off the bench. So, I mean, that's a low-key huge loss for the Suns there. I really obviously, I mean, they were still up versus the Bucks, ended up losing the game by double digits. They show you still got ballers, but last time they were favored by 16.5. Now this line opened up at 5.5. It's extremely short. The bookies are telling you that this line could really be a lot closer here. The Magic are 3-2 straight up and against the spread last 5 games. The main thing why is Magic or nothing for me, Teddy, they do have the Suns have the Heat on deck tomorrow. It's a very uninspiring game here, but like you said, Teddy, reason why I'm not betting this game, Suns off a loss as well, come in even a little bit motivated. Their defense could really stifle these guys. So it's a no play for me. And Suggs, also another huge thing, he didn't go through shoot around. If I'm taking a Magic, I need everybody out there. They're already trash. You see what I'm saying? I need everybody for them to try to keep this game close. So it's no bet for me, but I had Magic written down. There's no way I'm betting this game. It's just the side that if I had a free play, I'd be betting the Magic, guys. But let's go over here to the streets of Indiana here, guys. This is another ugly one. I'll start it off. You got the triple. This is an ugly game. I'm not betting this game, but it's Pacers are nothing for me. Triple revenge spot. Obviously, Jared Allen's out for a while. The Pacers are 10-1-1 against the spread last 12 after allowing 125 or more points, even though they don't play any damn defense. They did lead the last game, Teddy, with the Cavs. They were up by 20 points in that game. They got outscored 32-17 in the fourth quarter to blow the cover and everything. So the Pacers had it before. They can play well. That was even with Jared Allen, whatever. But they're 2-6. The Cavs 2-6 against spread last 8, kind of starting to fall off the cliff there. 1-4-1 against the spread last 6 is road favorite. You got the Pacers 4-1 ATS last 5 after a straight up loss, and they've lost all 3 meetings versus the Cavs this year. This is their last time to try to get some revenge. As Pacers plus the 3 or nothing for me, Teddy.
Yeah, I'm more interested in the total than the side in this one because there's this is a major injury. And it's not like Allen's going to be out forever. When he fractured his finger, he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. But in the short term, this really is going to affect the Cavs' low post defense. Not like Markkanen slides right in. They're what Cleveland has been able to do all year defensively, they can't do right now. And when you look at Indiana, Indiana's a one-way team when it comes to totals. I'm betting the Pacers games all they want to do is run and gun. They have nothing in terms of low post defense. And they've got a bunch of guys who are very happy passing the ball around the perimeter and jacking up threes. And when those threes are falling, they're going to put up $120, every time. Given the Cavs' defensive concerns here, given the way Indiana wants to play, I like the over tonight in Cleveland, Indiana. That's one that makes a whole lot of sense to this better.
Could never talk you off it over in a Pacers game, and no Allen only means more easy bets inside. I'm right there with you, Teddy. I might have to ride with you, Kevin. Would you like some here?
Yeah, I got nothing to say in this game, fellas. This will be my 5% play, so if you want it, go check it out on Sports Memo.
Got you. Appreciate you, my guy. Friday in the chat. My guy knows a guy, man. We're aligned as well. Dale T in the chat, man. Appreciate you for that tip, my guy. We appreciate you. Let's get some cash once again today. You dig it? Let's go next game up, man. We're going to the streets of Memphis here. We got the Grizzlies laying 5.5 points versus at home versus the Pelicans here, Teddy. You like some in this game? It's a tough one, right? Pelicans been playing nice. The Grizzlies off a loss. It's always tough to go against them. I see a great playoff atmosphere type of game here.
Yeah, bet on versus bet on. There's absolutely no bet for me in this game. We got Memphis coming off a bad game, and they don't play a lot of bad games. They just played a really bad one. And from coaches' quotes, players, Taylor Jenkins was not amused. John Morant was not amused. One would expect the Grizzlies to come out and play a whole lot better tonight. That said, Pelicans are one-way team for you. New Orleans is bet on all the way. And I understand I had a brutal beat in their last game. You had it, I had it, we all had it. I don't know if we all had it. I had it. I've been riding New Orleans, and of course they're up 11, catching. What were they? I forget where they were catching that game.
I'm still pissed. I'm still pissed. Teddy, I'm still pissed. 3.5.
I know, and now I'm like anything but OT, anything but OT, anything but OT, and of course they missed enough free throws, and they missed the Nuggets missed a chance to steal it at the end, and it goes into OT, and they're up 4 in overtime, and then the game ends in a 12-0 run against them. That doesn't take my buy sign off New Orleans. Okay, they had a bad end game. Willie Green after the game was talking about how it's good for them to have that learning experience. I think there's still money to be made with the Pelicans, and they're a one-way team. I'm not betting against New Orleans right now. Undervalued. You look at that quote, the players' quotes coming out of they like each other. They're playing defense. There's a lot of good things in New Orleans right now. So bet on versus bet on equals pass for me. Sorry. Long pass.
I'm on the Pelicans. I'm on Pelicans here +6, +5.5. It's mostly what it's at now. But again, they're number 1 in defensive efficiency the last 3 games, like Teddy said. Again, I know it's hard to fade the Grizzlies here, but if you're going to give me 5.5 points, I'm taking the Pelicans any day. With Ingram and McCollum playing the way they are, I love this duo now, and I think the Pelicans are rolling, guys. Pelicans are 8-1 against the spread in their last 9 road games. They're also 7-1 against the spread versus Memphis, guys. So give me the Pelicans here. That's just a quick lean, nothing official though, Jay.
Yeah, I couldn't talk you off here. Hey, I'd like to tell you, I'm right there with Teddy. My buy sign is not off the Pelicans. They're low key playing. They should have won that game. It's one of those where I'm still pissed. We didn't get the cash. That was the right side in that game. People talking about Jokic and MVP, all this shit. Man, they should have lost that game. Pelicans kind of let their foot off the gas. I don't know. I'm still hot about that, man. We had the right side in that shit, but whatever. It's what it is. What it is. They can hang with the Grizzlies, man. They've shown in years past that they play this team tough. I'm not interested in fading the Grizzlies though off of a loss as well. So I mean, tough game for me. Could see it going either way. So I'm not betting on it. Let's go over here to the streets of Oklahoma City real quick, man. We got the Thunder here, 4-1 against the spread last 5 home games versus the Bucks. They're 5-0 ATS with after a double-digit loss. 5-2 ATS last seven meetings, and you got the Bucks off that Suns win, Teddy, and they have a revenge spot versus the Hawks tomorrow. I would not be laying 13.5 points with the Bucks here on the road.
No, I wouldn't either. But that said, I'm not in a giant rush to bet OKC tonight. I mean, it's easy enough to picture a scenario. It's hard for me to picture a scenario in which the Bucks are going to dominate for 48 minutes. Because the one thing this Thunder team, I mean, we've seen it over and over and over again. They're outmanned, talent-wise. Are they the least talented team in the NBA? Quite possibly. One of them, maybe the Blazers, or the Blazers, the least talented right now, at least the least talented team in the league. But it's certainly a Thunder squad that isn't going to be even competing for playoff spots anytime soon. But all they do is hang around. They hang around and hang around and hang around. You can't love this spot for Milwaukee. In years past, you lay points with the Bucks, you have no problems. This time around, with coming off the Phoenix game, with Atlanta and Golden State on, Utah and on deck, 3 much bigger games than this one. It's Thunder a pass, but it's probably a pass.
Yeah, it's definitely a pass for me, guys. This one's just scary. I mean, the Thunders with Roby's a game time decision. You got Giddey still out. Favors is out. Robinson Earl's out. Dort's out. Again, it's just sloppy. I feel bad for SGA. He's having to do it all. And if you take all those guys off the court, SGA is seeing an 8.2% bump in usage, which is crazy, guys. He's averaging 35 points a game with those guys off the floor. So, again, I would lean to SGA over 26 points here. But, again, I'm passing this one all around the board. So, back to you, Joe.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's Thunder or nothing for me in this one. I agree with this line coming down from 14.5 to 13.5. Now 13's popping up. You know what? Why would everybody play in this game at that? This is the fucking Thunder here. Why does Giannis play in this game? We got the Hawks on deck tomorrow. This is versus a Western Conference team, and we can beat these guys with our B team. I could possibly see someone sitting. Let's just put it that way. It's either that or they're going to rest tomorrow versus the Hawks. And I mean, how soft would that be? But we've seen it. Yeah. We've seen it before. But revenge spot with the Hawks on deck tomorrow. I wouldn't bet the Bucks here. Last game up, guys. We got Golden State versus the Clippers here, man. I'm not saying this team. I can't stand the Warriors. I'm sorry, guys. This shit they did the Lakers. If you want everyone to know why I don't like the Warriors, let's just go back to that game. But Teddy, sorry, you like something here?
I know I don't want to lay points with Golden State. Golden State's not very good right now.
This is why I don't like them. They'll mess around and win by double digits tonight, Teddy. That's why I can't stand them. Like, I still lean Clippers, but I can't stand this Warriors team. Now, when everybody bet against them, then they'll probably show up and win by double digits now. But I'm not betting it, though. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, look, Golden State has lost, 5 in a row? 7 of the last 8. Look at who they've beaten. All right, since the first week of February. The Rockets, the Spurs, the Kings, the Thunder, the Lakers, the Blazers. That's it. They ain't beating anybody that brings anything. All right, just bottom feeders. And I don't know what's going on forever. But it's going on right now. Steph Curry's ice cold from 3. Not ice cold, but he's not hitting threes. And when you don't have the corresponding pieces around him healthy, which they haven't had, my Warriors power rating's gone one direction for about the last 6 weeks. 6 weeks ago, I was like, this team's every bit as good, as when Green was healthy and Thompson was back. And you're looking at, wow, the Golden State, they're going to compete with Phoenix in the West. And from that time, every week, Warriors lower, Warriors lower, Warriors lower. I'm not laying 5.5, especially with the Clips coming off a bad game. Clips are good underdogs. All they do is fight. Yeah, Clips plus, not Golden State minus.
Yeah, this one was so tough for me because like you want to say, oh, Golden State sat out Thompson, Wiggins, Steph yesterday, all those guys, and hopefully they can come up and play basketball here. But again, just looking at overall, like 0-6 in their last 6 games at home, 1-7 straight up in their last 8 games. It's just frustrating seeing this Golden State team kind of like fumble the bag almost. I mean, this line's come down from +7 to +5.5 now. Again, I'm staying away from this game. So back to you, Jay.
Yeah, I'm staying away from it too. I will just say for what it's worth. Don't get it twisted. It's Clippers or nothing for me. I hope they win the game. I can't stand the fucking Warriors, especially in the current form that they're in. Like, how did you lose that game? I don't care what anyone says. There was a backroom conversation with the Lakers game. They would not lose that game. Man, come on, man. But anyway, Clippers 4-0 against the spread. Last 4 as a dog. They obviously have the much better defense, especially right now. Covington is out. That's one thing that's bad for the Clippers. That's not good for the Clippers, because they have been playing some good defense, but they're 6-1 ATS last 7 at Golden State and 5-2 against the spread last 7 meetings straight up. So don't get it twisted. It's Clippers are nothing for me. They have the team to beat them. The Clippers are a very bipolar team, though. Like, you'll see them play really good, and then you'll see them play really bad. I don't like the fact, like, it's still a back-to-back for the Warriors. It's not a back-to-back for Curry, Thompson, and Wiggins, but they could also throw some mix-up with them as well. The rest of the team is still on the back-to-back, so it's a lot going on here. But just to let you know, I can't stand these type of games because this is where Warriors will turn up here at the house. Like, I could really see them winning by double digits. So I hope you guys understand it. I lean Clippers, but I see the Warriors getting right and winning this game by double digits, and that's why I don't like them. They'll do it when everybody's, you know what I'm saying, going against them here. So Clippers look easy. That's still the way. If I had a free bet to be Clippers, but wouldn't surprise me a bit here to see the Warriors go bonkers in this game. I can't stand this game, man, and I can't stand the Warriors. But sorry, let's get to some free picks, guys. I always want to let you know, man. Go check out. We got shirts on pre-order. Hit me up, NbaTalkWithJay at Gmail, my guys. Let's get to some free NBA picks, man. Gotta let you know, Teddy, real quick. We gotta let you guys know. Let them know what you got going over there. Wager Talk, the promo codes, and you as well, Kevin. Right after Teddy.
Yeah, I'm a $2 Tuesday capper over at sportsmemo.com today. So you can get my play for $2 if you want to get 3 plays for $5. You do that as well and get Kevin's. Don't buy mine, buy them all, but that's over at sportsmemo.com. I've got a 5% big ticket play in college hoops conference tournament action tonight. I do not have any releases in the NBA. You got all my NBA opinions, and they're all in the opinion category. If we do a recap, I'll recap all my opinions for you. But right now, again, the $2 Tuesday handicapper over at Sports Memo, along with Kevin.
Yeah, just a great deal at Sports Memo, guys. You can get all 3 handicappers, you Capper, Teddy, and me, all for $5. We all have a 5% play today. I know Kabang's is in NBA, mine's in NBA, and Teddy's is in college basketball. For me, I'm 9-1 and 5% plays this year in NBA. The number 1 handicapper at Sports Memo, up 131 units, hitting 62%, guys. So it's been an amazing year. So again, go grab that 5% play. But other than that, that's all I got.
Yeah, and I'll do the promo today, man. Use promo code J19. It's all type of really good wager talk cappers over there, Sports Memo as well. Today you can get Teddy. You can get 3 days of Teddy's plays for $19. Use promo code J19, and also Kevin's over there at Sports Memo as well. Use promo code J19. $2 Tuesday over there, wager talk every Tuesday. So go and check them out. They got Carmine Bianco NHL pick and Teddy covers as well. The 3 for $5. But let's get to some free picks, Kevin. Today, what you liking today? Any leans, free picks, props?
Yeah, so one official play, guys, and it's the 5% play. That's going to be my only client play today. Huge write up on that game, so make sure you guys go check that out. But 3 official, I'm going to be sprinkling money on them. Pelicans plus 5.5. I'm not fading them. I'm going with them. Carter PRAs over 27.5. That's a great spot, guys. Phenomenal matchup, and I think it's going to be a close game versus Suns. And the last one's Terry Rozier over 20.5 points. And those are my 3. Yep.
Teddy, what we doing?
So we got to give the chat a ton of credit right now because they're coming in with the injury information that's breaking live as we speak. Brandon Ingram downgraded for New Orleans. The 5.5's no longer there. We're looking at 6.5 across
Let
the
me
board
let
right
me
now.
go back. Let me go back. Yeah, hold on Pelicans. If that guy's out, I don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah. Ingram's a must. If you want New Orleans, you want Ingram in the game. We don't know. Again, he just showed up on the injury report listed as questionable. Thank you, a bunch of guys in the chat, for bringing that up. In terms of my opinions for tonight, I lean Brooklyn minus the spot. We missed the best of the number there. I lean Phoenix minus the spot. We missed the best of the number there. I like the Pacers, Cavs over, reasonable number there, and I lean to the Clippers. I haven't bet. The one I bet was Phoenix. Phoenix I put in my pocket. The others I haven't put in my pocket yet. I may do so before tip-off. None of them are super strong, but they're all in the category. They're
Teddy,
all under consideration.
Ride with me one time, if you don't mind. Nothing's guaranteed, but Teddy, if you don't mind putting a little bit of nets in your pocket, I don't care. Even at this late number, -4, I'll go official. I'm on -3, and I took money line this morning. I don't care. It shouldn't matter. The way I see this game going, I put some on Nets first half as well, -1.5. The way I see this game going, this should be a trifecta spot for the Nets. I see these guys coming out showing no mercy and smacking these guys up. And you know what the Hornets do when they're not getting calls and when they start to get smacked up and they have a game tomorrow? They kind of just start mailing things in, kind of shooting up ill-advised threes, guys. So I see the next trifecta spot in this shit. I didn't bet first quarter yet, but I put some on first half. But yeah, full game -3. I'm on it. I need it. Let's just put it that way. I think that Teddy, you should probably put a little something in your pocket, even -4, -4.5. Double-digit win by the Nets tonight. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn? Let's get some cash tonight, man. I like to play. Like, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe. The chat is what makes this show, man. Go check out Wager Talk. I'm staring at the live eye screen right now. That's how we seeing the line and the discrepancy from different books, man. Let's get some cash once again. Hit the like button, subscribe. We out. Back tomorrow.